Just want to give a shout out to our new viewers. Rapunzel, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, Dire's decided it's time to continue pushing bottom. And Exorcism is up. We're just a little bit far away from having the mana to do it. But Death Prophet feeling fairly secure in her mana regen ability to be able to execute this play. Now, are we going to see no, just Macropyre to start it off. Storm Spirit manages to get the stun off on the Death Prophet, and she's in a little bit of trouble now. And she will fall to the Storm Spirit. Undying in the meantime, getting the Storm Spirit. Flesh Golem needs to turn around now, engage this fight head on. And, of course, the Tombstone being laid. Nice Ice Path. Able to get out of that now. Are we going to see a smoke up? No. Just going to decide we're going to walk this one off. We're going to walk this one off. You ever wondered what it looks like to walk it off? Jakiro's doing a good job modeling it. Just taking a little walk off. Anyhow, top looks like Venomancer continuing to push with his Plague Wards. And what level is this now, actually? Let's take a look. He's got level 2 Plague Wards. And each having 200 health, doing 19 damage. So that's very effectively pushing off this creep wave here. Ashley trying to farm up. And what is he going for? Is he going for his Ags? What is he going for, guys? Possibly. He could be going for his Viper Strike. Mid now. Looks like the Shadow Shaman does lay down the Serpent Wards. And what kind of response are we going to see from the Dire? Are we going to see an Ice Path? No. They decide that there's not quite enough damage output there to initiate at the moment. Now the Tombstone, they're getting scared. And they decide it's just a better idea to farm up. Wait, it looks like the Viper able to Mechanism. And he's still in a lot of trouble. He's going to back off. And the Abaddon actually doing exactly what he should be doing. Taking all that damage. And look at this. Gets targeted, eventually down, but saving his team. They have the opportunity to get back. But they didn't bide their time very well. Now it looks like they're actually going to need to take this head on. The Ice Path is going to land on the Vengeful Spirit. And what are we going to see on the Bristleback? Look at this Viper just manning it. Is possibly going to die, though. This Shadow Shaman, wait. No, he's getting scared. He's turning around. It looks like the Viper's going to take the kill. That's going to be 4 down for the Radiant. Vengeful Spirit barely making out of life. Look at all these bruises. All these bruises and scratches on her. She's saying, hey, we got to run back to the tower. This is not a fair fight anymore. Look at the state of my dress. I can't be fighting in these conditions. So Dire says, no problem. We'll continue on pushing. We're going to push it all the way to your racks. No, they decide to smoke up. Are we going to see a Roche attempt instead? It looks like the Dire do have vision on whether or not the Radiant have a ward here, but they don't have direct vision in the ganking pass. They do decide to go for it anyways. 21 minutes into the game, and Plague Ward's helping out. And Roche looks like it's going to be going down uncontested. Roshan doesn't look very interested in giving up the Aegis of the Immortal, but reluctantly he will be giving it to Death Prophet. And we'll see if there's going to be a push mid or if they're going to focus on this bottom tower. Now, the Dire team has very good communication in these team fights. Actually, just finished playing a game with them with some people on my channel, and they did an excellent job during the team fights, making sure that each ability was laid at the right time. And that seems to be working well for them again this game now. 25 kills, and the Radiant only 11 at this point. Now, Bristleback getting a little bit anxious here. They do see the tip of this Venomancer. They saw him. And now he makes the decision to back. Probably some communication happening with the team now. We can see the Abaddon going in front, but okay, the zoning TP is now coming in. Exorcism is popped. And what's going to happen now? Bristleback and Abaddon need to be at the front of this fight. No, they're just going to let the tower go uncontested. Macropyre is going to do tons of damage to that tower. All that magic damage. And the Ice Path lands, and God is going to be in trouble. Never thought you'd heard that. And Venomaster able to ulti now. Huge poison damage going off. And he's just going to force staff himself out. In the meantime, another Ice Path landing. Able to get the Shadow Shaman, but it looks like actually they will lose the Undying in the meantime. Viper has used his mech. Serpent Ward's now doing tons of damage to him. Will they finish it off? No, not going to finish him off. That's going to be a full team wipe. A full team wipe again for the Way of the Dire. And we are very close to being at Mega Creeps. Not quite yet there, though. So we're going to continue pushing in the meantime. Looks like they are going to pop the glyph. Yes. Plague Wards continue to do their job. And I think that we're going to see a Rax here actually uncontested. Viper Strike now on Space Walrus. And are we going to see a follow-up? Now the Zip coming out from the Storm Spirit. Manages to get the Sun, but the response from Jakiro able to get the Ice Path. Dual Breath coming out. And Bristleback gooing and bristling and gooing and bristling, trying to just slow him down as much as possible and force a retreat. And it looks like that is going to be working, at least in the meantime. The Ice Path does land. And returning in, actually, with a Viper Strike. And look, he's actually going to get this Bristleback down. He's the tank, and if he can't take it, nobody can. Another Ice Path landing on the Storm Spirit. Another Viper Strike. Looks like the Agnum Scepter on the Viper's really been helping him out, letting him target this Viper Strike time and time again for these kills. Again, another Ice Path land well, and Batten likely falling, yes, as is borrowed time down for another 4 seconds. Could we be looking at another team wipe here? Exorcism doing tons of damage in the meantime. Looks like they're going to leave the Serpent Wards to continue just right-click him down. Viper not having quite enough in his mechanism, but again, has that extra HP regen, so he's feeling comfortable in the situation. Okay, they've got the bottom Rax. So what's next? Do they go for this Rax, or are they going to wait for creeps? Well, they're not sure. They want a team fight. They know that they have the superior team fight, but they just want to wait for the creeps. Not feeling that comfortable yet. 25 minutes into the game. And looks like their opportunity is drawing nigh. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of these items. Viper going for a Heart of Trask, obviously. Undying, working towards the Assault Cuirass. Ice Path now landing on the Abaddon. Keep in mind, he does have Burrow tying up, so this is going to trigger it, and this is what they need. This is exactly what they need. Undying does have his Tombstone down in the meantime. I'm just going to keep right-clicking the Abaddon, and there it goes. That's going to force him to retreat. They need to land some really good Ice Paths now to counter this. The Ice Path is going to land on the Abaddon, and here it comes, all the DPS. Able to get the Abaddon down. Storm Spirit able to get that kill on Undying. Feeling pretty good about that. 1-for-1 trade so far in this team fight. Doing a good job defending. Looks like they've kind of reorganized where their placement is for their abilities during the team fight, and it's been working. Base damage, base armor taken down by the Venge. And Viper Strike looks like it's going to work on this Bristleback. He's going to continue. He's going to come down. Exorcism now being popped, doing massive damage to the Vengeful Spirit. Look at her melt. And the towers following suit. And it looks like Twitch chat is already making its predictions about the ending of this game. They're going to continue to push down the Rax. And are we going to see a sub 30-minute game? It's very possible. Look at the XP charts. Almost 25,000 now, 27 minutes into the game for the Dire. And 25,000 gold, 27 minutes into the game. Looking very strong. Very good execution coming from the Dire team. Now, there hasn't been the same amount of wards. Their team fight is so strong. They're just comfortable staying as a 5-man in a team and taking these guys head on. They have been prioritizing the vision, and it's been working. They've been winning the team fights consistently. That last team fight, doing a little bit of trading, but all in all, obviously able to take these sustained pushes. Now just the one barracks left, and it looks like they're going to get a Mega Creep victory. No way that these guys are going to be able to withstand the Mega Creeps 30 minutes into the game with the non-push lineup. Well, Shadow Shaman push, but not to defend, that's for sure. The racks go down. The Mega Creeps are getting all warmed up. Getting all warmed up. And Viper now, look how excited he is. Throwing poison all over the place. Just to celebrate. These Mega Creeps getting all warmed up. 2 more towers left. Now I want you to pay attention to something really important here. Undying, really, he's the name of the game here. You can see by the excitement on his face that the Radiant, of course, was in serious trouble. And that is going to finish this game. Excellent execution from the Dire side. And these guys, I have to say, not only are they expert players, they have expert personalities. We had just played a game against them, 5 guys in my stream. And yeah, great guys. We did a giveaway and a bunch of them won stuff. So anyhow, I'm Night Vision. I'm new to casting, but you know what? I'm having a ton of fun learning how to do this. And I hope that you have a ton of fun watching me make mistakes and have fun doing what I'm doing as well. If you're watching this from YouTube, my Twitch channel is www.twitch.tv/hardsupport. One word. It's pretty easy to remember. If you have suggestions on my commentating, I'm always open to that because I have so much to learn. And in the meantime, that's going to wrap it up for this game. Thank you so much for watching this stream, this cast, and we'll see you next time.